From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your morning weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
City Heating and Air has been proudly serving East Tennessee for over 60 years. We use only the best equipment like American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning for your residential, new construction, or commercial needs. City Heat and Air.
Air is prepared.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful and safe day today. Enjoy the weekend. Significant weather is on the way as we get into our Sunday, Monday time frame. So I'm going to be talking much more about that as the Storm Prediction Center has now put us under a level 1 and 2 risk Sunday into Monday for severe storms. Of course, it is Friday. Happy Friday to you. And we've got a big old basketball game here tonight. So if you are a UT fan, and I'm not trying to ignore everybody else who's not a UT fan, but if you are and you're enjoying the game tonight, it's going to be a perfect night to do some grilling outside. We're going to have warm temperatures. I want to start you off with a time lapse here this morning. Coming in from Fox Road Marina, and we had some sunshine very early on, right as soon as the sun came up. And then we had a batch of rain and some clouds that moved on through, and then abundant sunshine throughout the duration of the day. So it turned out to be an absolutely gorgeous day. A little breezy, a little gusty. We had the elevated fire danger, and we had a nice big old UT orange sunset for some of you as we wrapped up our Thursday. Now, as you step outside this morning, a live look in downtown Gatlinburg here this morning, and nice quiet conditions. We've got some high-level clouds that are going to increase across the area, and that's all associated with a storm system that's going to continue to kind of swing into our south. That's just going to throw some high clouds our way. Really not expected to see much in the way of precipitation from this one, but a stronger storm system is set to arrive as we wrap up the weekend and start next week. We're talking about Sunday into Monday, and maybe the most significant weather could come through during the day on Monday, depending on the timing of this next cold front. So here are your weather headlines. Increasing mid to high level clouds throughout the day. It's going to be gusty. We do have elevated fire danger once again with a special weather statement issued by the National Weather Service. We've got mid to high level clouds, warm and breezy conditions on Saturday. We're flirting with record high temperatures. And then showers and thunderstorms Sunday with severe storms possible early Monday morning. Of course, you can always find out the latest details with the East Tennessee Weather app. You can scan that QR code right there at the bottom of the screen. Download the app. It's free, and you get watches and warnings and lightning data and storms approaching, and you can watch live severe weather coverage if we need to do that right there on the app itself. All right, this morning we start off mild. It actually feels pretty good outside. For most of us, we're in the 40s, 50s, and a few pockets of 60s, with temperatures trending about 15 to 20 degrees warmer this morning than what we were yesterday morning, in many locations anyway. So a nice quiet start to the day. By lunchtime, we're going to see those temperatures in the 60s and 70s. So that's a nice lunch hour to get out and enjoy. And forecast highs today will be in the 70s to pockets of 80s. Even Tri-Cities, 79, 81 Chattanooga. Knoxville is going to be in the upper 70s as well. Even Fentress County, Jamestown. Good morning. You should top out at about 77 here this afternoon. And a nice evening. Like I said, if you want to do some grilling, if you're hosting people over at your house here tonight for the big old basketball game, 78 degrees by 6. That's fantastic. And even by 8 o'clock here tonight, 72. Now, if you have fire pits and whatnot, keep in mind that we have burn bans that are ongoing around East Tennessee, elevated fire danger, and burning is not advised. So don't do those burn barrels or the fire pits in the backyards here as we get into the evening hours. All right, Futurecast. Let's pick up our timeline. I'm just going to run you through the weekend. We start the clock here at Friday. Clouds will be increasing across the area. So mid to high level clouds will start to stream in thanks to a storm system down into Texas, but it doesn't do anything for us. Just brings us the cloudier skies. So we'll call it filtered sunshine at times. Through the day on Saturday, we're going to stay on the dry side. So if you have outdoor plans, it should be fantastic. There's a lot of events going on here this upcoming weekend. Great weather on Saturday, but it's a 50-50 weekend because Sunday, here comes the storm system. So we're going to see a round of rain early Sunday morning. There's Sunday morning, 7 o'clock. We're going to see some scattered showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder throughout the day, morning hours on Sunday, and that may linger throughout the day. So showers and thunderstorms may be with us on Sunday, maybe a couple of strong thunderstorms, but then we're going to be watching the cold front. That's going to come through as we get into our Sunday night and Monday. Depending on the timing, really depends on what we see for severe weather, for any sort of severe weather anyways. But if it's a delayed or a little bit slower, we may have a better chance for severe storms because it will come through on Monday. Let's talk about your severe weather outlook today into tomorrow. Not much around the area. We're going to start to see the storm system ramp up to our west as we get to go from Saturday into Sunday. And then Sunday into Monday, here's that day number 3 by the Storm Prediction Center. And so we've got a category 1, 2, and 3. The bullseye is in the enhanced risks, the orangish color. But here at East Tennessee, we've got a level 1 and a level 2 with a near level 3 clipping the Fentress County area. So scattered to isolated, isolated to scattered, strong to severe thunderstorms are possible. Damaging winds going to be the main threat out of this, and we'll keep you posted on that as we progress through the weekend. So make sure you check back in, and again, check on those daily forecast weather updates. You can get that with the East Tennessee Weather app. Then Monday into Tuesday, as the cold front swings through, we still have a 15% probability for strong to severe thunderstorms. So we could see some of the very active Sunday into our Monday. We'll take a break on into our Tuesday, and then more weather returns, more strong thunderstorms possible Wednesday, Thursday. Rainfall outlook, heavy rain, and so we do have a potential for some localized flooding and flash flooding concerns. We'll pick up anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rainfall all the way through next Friday. That's a week's worth of rain. So when you break down the 7-day forecast, a lot going on. We've got elevated fire danger, breezy winds here throughout the day today, warm and near record high temperatures expected. We'll do it again on into our Saturday. Saturday is going to be a great day to get out and enjoy. And then as we get into our Sunday, we're talking showers and thunderstorms increasing throughout the day. Some of those could become strong or severe Sunday night and into early Monday, depending on the timing of the cold front. Everybody's getting soaked here over the upcoming weekend. We'll dry out and cool down on Tuesday, and then by Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to see those temperatures come right back up, and another storm system is set to arrive. And as that next storm system is set to arrive, then by the middle part of next week, we also could see a couple of isolated strong or even severe thunderstorms. So we'll definitely keep you posted on that. All right, so again, don't forget to download the East Tennessee Weather app. It's a free download. You can go to easttnweather.com, download the links are right there at the top of the website, or scan that QR code right there in the bottom right-hand side of the screen. In the meantime, I sure hope you have a great Friday. Go UT. Of course, if you're a UT fan, sorry if you are a Kentucky fan. Let's not worry about that right now. You're in big old UT country, right? All right, we sure hope you have a great day. We'll see you back here for your weather updates at noon, 6 o'clock tonight, and we'll do a live weather update tomorrow morning, starting off at 7 o'clock in the morning. We sure hope you have a great day.